I want to talk about that Super Bowl 50 against the Panthers. Just what is that moment like, and what the Chiefs and the 49ers are about to embark on, being in a game that big? Because it is different, right?
Yeah, it's like a heavyweight championship fight, and you get 2 weeks to prepare for this team, and you're going to know everything about them. It's about who's going to rise up in the lights and who's going to step down. And, you know, I'm a firm believer in that. The dogs really show themselves when the lights come on.
No doubt. It's a different challenge for you guys. Obviously, Mahomes is more of a prolific passer, but when you play Carolina, obviously with Cam and his ability to move and what we've seen from Pat here recently, being able to scramble out of the pocket, what was the conversation like with your 4 guys up front when you're rush playing?
We just wanted to be sound. We didn't want to give him lanes. We knew he would make lanes for himself. Like, he's a great player, and he's going to get runs. We just wanted to limit those runs and really just be in his face and make him throw in the pocket. And he's good in the pocket as well. Yeah. So, you know, me and DeMarcus, we just talked about, you know, being solid and being consistent.
Yeah, you are in the same division as Patrick Mahomes. So you play him twice a year, every year. So I think there's nobody better to ask on how you guys prepare and how you guys try to contain a guy like that than you. So what is the plan? If you're in the meeting room with Saleh and those 49ers D-line, what are you telling them to prepare for this game?
Man, it's tough. We haven't beat the guy. I haven't beat the guy. I don't know what to tell you guys, but if anybody's up for the job, then it's the San Francisco 49ers. They got 5 first-round picks that's on the defensive line, starting with Nick Bosa and ending with Solomon Thomas. They got great players up front. I think that'll be the difference in this game.
We're in a situation now where we're looking at that D-line, and this is the first time in a little while where I think going into the game there might be another guy like you who could get an MVP in this situation. What do you think looking at this game?
Yeah, I mean, you got Frank Clark and you got D Ford and you got Eric Armstead. You got all these guys that could possibly have a great game. They will have great games. It'll just come down to whose offense will rise up or step down.
I played with D-Ware. I understand what both of y'all animals are, right? So how much pressure are you putting on yourself to affect the game? Like, you were the MVP of the game, but I don't know if you went into the game saying, I need to be the defensive MVP for us to win, but how much pressure did you feel there?
Honestly, I didn't feel any pressure. That was the one game where I wasn't nervous. I always get nervous. It doesn't matter if we're playing the Oakland Raiders or that was a shot right there.
I appreciate it. He's not scared.
It doesn't matter if we're playing the Oakland Raiders or the Patriots. You know, I always get nervous, and before the Super Bowl, I just remember having a nervous feel. I don't know what it was. I think it was just the preparation. And
confident.
We played 2 good games coming into the Super Bowl, and I just felt confident with my quarterback. I felt confident with the defense and everybody around us.
Yeah, let's talk about your Broncos team. It seems, though, you have found the quarterback of the future in Drew Lock. Just what are your expectations for your squad going into next season?
I just want Drew to be Drew and continue to build on what he's already started. The only thing that you can take over to the next season is experience. You know, you can't take the record, you can't take the picks, you can't take the stats. You can take experience, though, and Drew and all the young guys on our team definitely got a lot of experience this year.
How does it feel being the vet? Like, how has your role changed?
Man.
Because you had a lot of guys that could take you under their wing early in your career. What's the transition like?
It's weird. It's definitely weird. You know, I'll be walking by a locker, and it's a young guy who's 21, 20, and I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about? You know, they playing Uno and all. Uno is a great game, but it's just,
I like Uno.
It's just the older you get, the more like you feel. I don't think it's on a game. I don't think it's really my play. I feel like in the locker room, just being there for so many years, that's what I really feel.
What do you think happens in this game?
In the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
I think the 49ers defense and their defensive line will step up. And that's if it's a team that can take Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs down, it's got to be the 49ers. They got 5 defensive linemen that were taken in the first round. They got Richard Sherman. They got a lot of guys with experience. And they're a hot team right now.
Who are you rooting for? Like, being at the Chiefs are in the same division. Once you get in the game, something like you start to root for somebody. Are there players or friends you have on the teams that you want?
Man, I want Frank Clark and D Ford to have great games. Yeah. I really don't want the Chiefs to win, you know, because they're the rivals. But, you know, it really doesn't matter. I just want to see guys perform and have success.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.